Well, the concept of dealing with the ordination and coming to the completion of the ordination is one that is reminding me that there is moments where I focus on the goal more so than the journey, right? And when you have sent me on this excursion, right, to capitalize on all of the things, right, symbolic to me wanting a loan or wanting to start a business, and then I go to the bank and like I'm asking for a loan. Well, I'm immature, and so I don't know all of the prerequisites, but I know that I need a loan. Right, and that's kind of like what is here. Is like I was coming, and I'm like, all right, I know that they need a title, but I don't know what they need from me. Right, I'm already a minister. What do you need? Right, and so now you're like, hey, I want you to consider your slow music, slowing things up. There was a reason that was so intricate when you did that I became this individual true and bold in my calling and my passion. Come on, you men of God are not only encouraging, but you are setting me on this blaze, sort of like Paul was doing to Timothy, reminded him to fan into flame the gift that's been poured into him through the laying on of hands. Right, and so while I'm in this place, that task was very difficult because when you slow down the music, right, there's a reason why they took it out. Their agenda was to not only trick your mind but to incarcerate you, right? So slowly but surely they were implementing systems where everything is fast. Now you are so fast that you're actually listening to music, rap music, hardcore music on the wake up. And so what I realized that once I started dealing with the slow music, it wasn't about just moving your energy. It was finally I tapped into it. I had been pushing for it for so long, and I couldn't actually tap into the fact of how to develop that concept and allow myself the space and the time to allow the rhythm itself to breathe. Now I'm in a place of hearing that thing. I'm also reminded of my love, right? I'm reminded of my favorite girl. I'm reminded of who opened up my love last year. I'm also reminded that the other two women that I had in my life, they left me. And when they left, I wanted to kill myself. I had 3 suicide attempts on my record, right? And this last time I left and I didn't tell her anything. And it was already so bad because I hadn't been to any of the appointments and I didn't. And so you have to be mindful that you can't be mad at people just from your standpoint. And that's what I learned when you started to teach me and push me about as a leader, you can't be emotional. You are so emotional. You are so sensitive. You are going to lose everything. And when I really consider that, I realized that I had to back away from the love of my, not the love of my life, but one that I was allowing to know that you reign supreme in the love of my life, right? She'll fight against it because, it's this thing where the people that love me, they end up going back to the people that they already love, the people that they had already had relationships with. And that is so depressing because it's like, I'm not good enough, right? And today, it just made me feel that I was good enough, right? It just made me feel like I was okay, right? That my word was not fraudulent, that I was saying it, and though it's been so long, that didn't mean that his word was void. It didn't mean that I didn't hear what I heard. It didn't mean that I didn't dream what I was dreaming. And so, with that being said, man of God, I'm just very excited to be in a place of willingness and openness.